So, Super Smash Con. Last week I hyped this up as a rematch of Evolution. I was right to. There were a lot of really talented players there. The Big Six, 3 of the people under him, and so many others. And we all had really high hopes for it. Then Plup and Wizzy did not show up on time and were DQ'd out. Leffen fell ill and dropped out. Mango lost to Flipsy, an ice climber player from Florida, and decided he'd had enough and dropped. And S-Fat and Ice were both put in losers by the same Puff, Jerry, igniting the ire of the community, which did not stop for the whole rest of the weekend. Oh boy. I'm Blarg257, and welcome to the Weekly Dashdance. So obviously, the final bracket began without any of those people involved. Flipsy wasn't involved either, having been double 3-stocked by Uncle Mojo in losers, but yeah, that guy beat Mango. That's the thing that happened, and Mango is perfectly justified in dropping out if he doesn't want to keep going. I don't know if I would after that. The top 32 did, however, begin with Mewtwo Hungrybox, and Armada in tow, and all of them made it to winner semis. Although Hungrybox had some very close calls, Mewtwo dropped no games, and Armada only dropped one on a clutch-up B read by Amsa, who recovered from last week and solidly beat Jerry and Drunk Sloth to make top 8 in losers. The other winner's side top 8 member was Pew Pew Yu, who would have had to face Leffen and Mango had things gone normally, but instead drew Gatsu into Lucky, and though both of those players are great, and Lucky got into top 8 in losers, it was Pew Pew Yu who moved on to winner semis. The first match of top 8 was played by the last two members, Army and Rishi, who after both losing in round 2 pools, went on massive tears through losers, with Army eliminating Zane and Rishi doing the same to Luna. Here, you can see Army finishing his food cleanly as we moved on to losers' quarters against, unsurprisingly, Pew Pew Yu, as both winners' semis matches had gone to seeding, leading the Hungrybox Armada winners' finals. It is at this point that Hungrybox collapsed under the weight of the community, which, once again, had been stirred up already, and looking visibly frustrated, was 3-0'd by Armada and then by Mewtwo, who got to losers' finals as, despite some close sets, that had gone exactly to seeding as well, but the crowd was happy about it, as they were getting Armada Mewtwo grand finals. It's been pretty easy to please Melee crowds lately, just have no Puff in grands, but this time was going to be different. The community needed something amazing to remind them why they bothered being there. And boy howdy, did they get it.
I think we're about to get ourselves a slobber knocker. I think
it
maybe
looks like it already. Looking like it.
I know it's a little early, but I'm liking the 2 sets right now. Oh, he waited.
My damn! Jason Zimmerman. Please. There. All right.
That's why you get the
Stitch.
And against MTK than most other players.
Oh my lord!
Wow.
Yo, he is right.
Oh man.
Chill encounter.
Wow! Mewtwo there in total control. And he gets him! Mewtwo with the reset!
Punish it. It's so hard to punish.
Instead of the double jab,
Goes the
other
wrong
way.
I've never seen
but he's
that.
still good. Okay.
The down smash didn't hit.
M2K!
He read it! No!
With the up B! And Mewtwo can steal that game!
What an up B!
Holy crap.
What was that?
Oh my God. One more.
Dreams.
Yeah.
Big moment.
Oh,
the
trying to do it, yeah.
Okay.
This is good. He can
Yeah,
probably
this
get
is
like
good for
40 more
Jason.
damage
Yeah.
off this.
And he takes it! Then he goes to game 5!
Yeah.
Yo, relax a little bit.
Armada!
Armada with a big combo!
He read that?
Oh,
but
yeah,
no
he read the
punish.
air dodge.
Oh my God.
Now Armada
Wait a minute.
hitting back!
Wait a minute. No!
Oh!
Armada Mewtwo was an electrifying set, one that most who saw it agreed was one of the greatest grand final sets ever played. But in the end, the champ won out. Few could be upset given how hard it was for him to do it, and the crowd welcomed Armada as the champion. The top 8 of Super Smash Con was Armada at 1st, Mewtwo at 2nd, Hungrybox at 3rd, Pew Pew Yu at 4th, Army and Amsa at 5th, and Lucky and Rishi at 7th. There's no dash forward this week. I've got 2 things to say, briefly, that are sadder than that. To begin, I want to express my discontent for the gossip spreading and flaming that goes on in the community. I get it. It's interesting to talk about stories that really happen, and it's easy to get mad at people you don't want to win, especially when moral evidence is presented. And I'm vulnerable to both those things, but I think it's vile behavior, especially when reinforced. I'm obviously talking about the Hungrybox hate, but the attacks on Mango were unexpected. Mango does a lot of things, and he does them well, and it's hard to expect him to continue to do all of them all the time, but people are just so unforgiving at times, and it makes me sad to see it. With that said, the other kind of sad thing to report is that this show is now retired, or rather, the weekly schedule is retired. I'm not going to be making weekly videos anymore because school's about to start up again, which means I get my life back. I've just kind of been at home making YouTube videos and net playing for the entire summer break, and I'm looking forward to having new and better things to do. That being said, this gets a bit lower on my list of priorities, so I need to come up with something other than just kill it completely, because I do enjoy making these, and the solution was give myself more creative freedom. I don't know how often I'm going to be making videos. Could be still once a week roughly, could be once every 2 weeks. More likely it'll be you will wait 3 weeks and get one upload and then another the next week, or something chaotic like that, but they're still going to be here and they're still going to be about Melee, and hopefully my increased interest in what I'm doing, because I now get to pick my own ideas and what I make the episodes about, will lead to your increased interest as well. I hope you'll enjoy what I start doing next. Thank you for watching the show anyway, and I hope I haven't alienated you by moving away from this format. And if I haven't, that's good. And if you want more out of me, I'm flattered. And you can follow me on Twitter, and I'll put links there of what streams I'm commentating and or playing on in the NorCal local circuit mostly. And, I'll just put thoughts there as well. And of course, you can always subscribe to this channel, because, as I said, there's going to be stuff here. Less of the weekly format, more like the everything you need to know before EVO, that sort of thing. So, if you're about that, then jump on board. I don't know where the train's going anymore, but I'll see you wherever it lands next time.